You know your last one. You know all the ingredients to tamohung. Your family has owned at least one Honda in their lifetime. You have more than 5 people living with you. One of those 5 don't speak English. You have a million emergency blankets when guests sleep over. Like this one, or this one, or especially this one. You have at least 10, as I call them, fur spoons. All your bowls look the same. Your grandpa makes whiskey out of vodka, rocks, and twig. You have a bucket of badag in the garage for tamohung. Your dad, uncle, or grandpa slaughtered duck in the kitchen for bloody lao. You have a Lao nickname consisting of fat, skinny, short, tall. Parents try to meet in the backyard for seeing hang, sometimes on a clothesline. You're related to a thug. You once spiked or highlighted your hair. Your sister's a slut. Your parents do karaoke, get drunk, talk hella loud, and make you clean it all up. When your parents talk to their friends, you think they're arguing, even though they're just having a simple conversation. Keeping it clean and simple, they're loud. Your house either smells weird or clean. When family dies, guys shave their head and rock a row. You wash dishes old school. You use your dishwasher for storage. When you tell people you're lost, they just lost. Your parents yell at you for no reason. Once in your lifetime, you were in the rave scene. Your parents are secretly racist. Your parents are refugees. When there's a party, the adults are playing cards. When there's a party, there's always a kid's room. When there's a birthday party, 10 people sing happy birthday while the rest play cards. When you open a butter container, you find something smelly in there. Your parents are old. Any of your usernames had or has an accent. Your parents can handle some hot-ass tamohung. You have a Lao name. You expect your parents to know every Lao person. You meet a Lao person. 2 weeks later, you find out your parents know each other. When you go to the temple, you buy 3 BB guns. When somebody cuts you off while driving, your parents cuss them out in Lao. You have a shiz load of meat in your freezer. You understand the joke. What do you call a Lao scram in a refrigerator? Tu yen! Ha! Yeah, you have so many cousins you forget their names sometimes. Your front door is blocked in a pile of shoes. Your backyard smells like frying oil. IPTV is installed in at least 2 rooms in your house. Once in your lifetime, you've taken a picture with the peace sign. You eat everything with your hands. You love eating sticky rice while sitting on the floor. You have 5 gajillion pounds of rice in a plastic box with a mini Chinese bowl under your kitchen table. You've eaten animal parts that they haven't put in hot dogs yet. Your parents lie about your age just to get into a buffet for free. Weddings have like 600 people on the guest list. Your parents love the fact that there's a Lao guy on the show, King of the Hills. You once shared your room with a sibling. Your parents buy clothes bigger than normal so you can grow into it. Your backyard has a garden with no flowers. Your last name has a useless H in it. 9 is a lucky number, especially when playing cards. Guests either sleep on the floor or in your room. When the lady calls her mom, she sounds all soft. Hello? But when you hand the phone to her, you make things hang on a window screen. Every wedding you've been to had an open bar. Your parents are immune to heat. You make dried squid on an open stove flame. Parents sometimes speak French better than they do speak Lao. Your house has too many fake flowers. You're not much of a Lao speaker. You leave the house when somebody's frying peppers and blending them. You can't stand the sound of your parents chopping meat with a meat cleaver. The grown-ups take shots of Hennessy at parties. Thick vapor rub is the cure to anything. Your grandparents call you Hakam. Your shower head is a decoration. Instead, you take a bath with a bucket and a silver bowl. Your mom does most of the cooking in the backyard on a gas burner. You wrap your pants around your neck just to see if it'll fit. Your parents chewed your skin hang when you were little. The first thing your grandma asks you is, King Kalaba. Your parents put blood blocks in your gupia. A male in your family plugs one nostril and blows out the other one just to clear his sinus? Yeah. You have a 3-headed elephant somewhere in your house. All your hangers look different. You say you're tied just to prevent confusion. You have more than 3 DVD players. You have a technique of slapping cards on the table. Your parents dry beef on a rack with the fan. You have a gold Buddha and temple ornament with the red string hanging on your rearview mirror. You smash, grind, and mix everything with your cup. Did I say that right? You had pure gold jewelry when you were a baby. Your dad offers Hennessy shots to your visitors using the same shot glass. Your mom's a pro when she fonts. You run out of space filling out forms. You go to millions of camps. Your parents repeat the same thing over and over again in lectures. When you get married, your mom invites 500 of her closest friends and leaves you hang with only 100 of yours. You eat crab apples and mangoes with spicy jail. You grew up hearing, "Oi!" Grown-ups ding babies. If you were Laos, you would understand that. You celebrate New Year's 7 times a year. Your cabinet smells like Hant Lao. You go to Hant Lao to buy food and lottery. You step on your relative's back. You take your mom's white hair out. You're taller than your parents. Someone in your family doesn't know how to drive. Your parents don't get your age right. You know when a song's gonna be loud just listening to the beginning tune of it. You talk shit to somebody right next to them speaking Laos. 30 minutes equals 2 hours to your parents when you want to leave a party. Every R is either an L or either silent. Oh, I'm so sorry, you know, it's okay. Bandon, how are you? And every V is a B. Oh, you do a very good job.